Thank you so much, and welcome back to the start of the second half of our memorial concert this evening. That was more film music, and of course, The Great Escape, the classic 1963 movie, which starred Steve McQueen, and who will ever forget that great sequence with him on that motorcycle trying to escape. Wonderful, wonderful movie, and certainly helped to make his name. So, as I say, thank you for returning. I hope you enjoyed your little half an hour of refreshments, and fingers crossed you visited our friends from the Royal British Legion outside to purchase a few bits and pieces. This year is the 80th anniversary of D-Day, and so we have a sequence coming up now to help remember the sacrifice of British and Allied service personnel during those momentous days some 80 years ago. So we're going to start off with a short film, and then after that we will be listening to some music from Band of Brothers. But first up, please enjoy the video clip from D-Day 80.
Papa, what was it like on D-Day?
We had no idea what we were going to do or where it would happen, but it was the beginning. It's a very decisive battle for us because our mission was to establish ourselves on the beach.
When we were on that boat, on that Hickey boat, everybody talked about the same thing, helping each other and not getting killed.
We started up this sandy area and were hundreds of men inside.
My father jumped about 1:30 in the morning on June 6th. The plane was too low, it was too fast, the fire coming up was so thick, it was like you could walk on it.
It wasn't something that we had ever seen before in all of our training.
I always have said that there was the power of my mother's prayers that saved me that day.
It gets to me thinking about it. But as I look over those crosses, I see people standing up, even waving. I have to go back because there's something there that draws you back.
I have a very close friend that I knew by the name of Edward Milosevic, and he had received a very bad stomach wound, and I could not even bandage it properly. We said goodbye to each other wherever. He's laying here on the cemetery here in Colville. I think of the many men here that paid the ultimate price for the freedom of Europe. Young people want to know and need to know. Everybody I saw that I was glad to fight alongside them, they were willing to stand up. And not all of them came back.
And they all have a story to tell. And it's our responsibility to tell those stories. People will not be forgotten as long as we keep talking about them.
did my job. The real heroes are laid here on the cemeteries. These are our heroes. We should never forget them.
Thank you very much. Band of Brothers, quite a remarkable TV series. We have two pieces of music coming along next, and again, I'm sure they will be well known to most of you. First, we will be hearing Liberty, and following that, Nearer, My God, to Thee. so much. Nearer, my God, to thee, and before that, liberty. We now have another opportunity for you as our audience to help us out and join in with a little bit of singing. Another hymn which is, I think, very, very well known probably to everybody that is here this evening. And if I just said the word Jerusalem, I suspect you will all know that you're on solid ground with this. So, please do feel free to join in and accompany the band with the wonderful, wonderful hymn, Jerusalem. Thank you very much once again. And so, now we come to the Festival of Remembrance section of our concert here this evening. And I would like to now introduce a couple of people that are going to be playing a very important part in all of this. So, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding if you are able to receive the standard of the Royal British Legion, which is borne by Colin Davis, and he is also assisted by Noah Price of the 29th Cardiff Scouts Group. And for them to enter into the hall, we are going to have the British Legion March. much, Colin and Noah. And now I would like to introduce you to one of the band members. That is Natasha Davis, and she will be reciting In Flanders Fields.
In Flanders fields, the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place. And in the sky, the lark still bravely singing, flies scarcered amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow. Loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. now like to be seated. And our thanks to Natasha Davis, who read the poem in Flanders Field, and to the three members of the band who played the last post, Charles Lyons, Steve Martin, and Bernard Shanahan. And now we continue with this remembrance section with benediction. When you go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow, we gave our today. We'll now conclude the Festival of Remembrance section with one final piece of music, and that is Imperial Echoes. once again, thank you so much for taking part in that particular section of this evening's Remembrance concert. Now then, we have something a little bit different for you now, and we're going to call upon two of the members of the concert band, Sarah Stevenson and Mark Griffiths, because we're going to have a selection of hits from the World War II period. So we're going to take you back just a few years, and we will be having tunes such as In the Mood, A Nightingale Sang in Berkeley Square, We're Going to Hang Out the Washing on the Siegfried Line, Kiss Me Goodnight Sergeant Major, Run Rabbit Run, and I'll Be Seeing You. So you will now be in the very, very capable hands of Sarah Stevenson and Mark Griffiths. Please give them a great applause.
One, two, three, four!
tuck me in my little wooden bed. Bring all of you, Sergeant Major. Bring me to you morning shower. Don't forget to wake me in the morning and bring me round a nice hot cup of tea. Yes, that's Sergeant Major. Sergeant Major, be a mother to me.
Sarah and Mark, great job, absolutely. So, our programme continues and we start to reach a finishing point. Before that, though, we have two pieces of music, and I think it once again will be well known to you all. So we have Prelude and Sunset. Thank you. We are, as we said, coming very, very closely to the end of this evening's performance. It's time, I think, that we just said a few thank yous to a lot of people who have obviously helped to make this possible. First and foremost, could I ask for a round of applause for the entire ensemble of the St Albans Concert Band. To the fine people here at Ararat Baptist Church, we give our thanks for being able to use this very much as the band's home for rehearsals and for the concerts that happen throughout the year. Obviously, the Royal British Legion, who certainly, without their assistance, we would not be able to put the concert on. And all of the monies, as we said, that have been raised from ticket sales this evening go to that very, very worthy cause. There are a few other people that I will mention, but before we go any further, as we have thanked the band, it would only be fair to mention the conductor, and a big round of applause, please, for Geraint Barnes. The sound and visual effects this evening have been under the control of Howell Evans at the back of the church here. We have been very fortunate to receive the fine array of poppies at the back of the band here, and they have been put together by a fine body of people, including Heather, who is the second clarinet player here.
Right behind you.
She's right behind me. There she is. And they've been made by the Ararat Knitters, and that's not an easy word to say. Knitters. Yeah, knitters. So pretty much that's all the thank yous that I can think of.
Actually, folks, it's not, is it? Can we have a big thank you for Kerry Stennett?
Thank you so much. And obviously, a big thank you to all of you for coming along this evening and being part of what I think has been a super evening of remembrance, but also very uplifting music as well. And there is nothing like a live performance, and certainly, as we said, the St Alban Concert Band are very, very good at doing that. So, we are going to close out our concert this evening with a piece of music entitled Britannic Salute, and that features Land of Hope and Glory. And once that is done, we will absolutely conclude the evening with My Hen Wlad Fy Nhad. So, back to you, Geraint, for Britannic Salute. Thank you so much. Hope you all have a pleasant journey home and a safe journey home. And obviously, we look forward to seeing you at another concert. And of course, there is the Christmas concert. Throw out the date.
14th of December.
The 14th of December. So perhaps see you all here again for the Christmas concert on the 14th of December. Thank you and good night. As I say, safe journey home, everybody. Thank you.